So as Jimmy mentioned, we lost 658 people on September 11th. That was every single person who was in the office that day. And I'll take a step back from there to 1993, when sort of the model of the company changed. So in 1993, I had just recently become the head of the company, and if you remember, there was a bombing of the World Trade Center. But it was more, we didn't lose anyone. So when we went back to the World Trade Center, I made a rule. We only want to work with people that we like. And that's a rather unusual rule. So all the people who were on the other team, adios. And we made a rule we wanted to hire our friends. So I hired my brother, joined, my best friend, Doug Gardner, joined. But that was not only true for me, it was true for everyone in the company. So even the security guard, his brother-in-law, we had lots of brothers-in-law. And we would hire lots and lots of people, and the idea was you want to work with friends, people that you like. And so if you take that model, now fast forward 8 years to September 11th, we lost every person in the office. That means everyone who was not there that morning lost their best friends. Everybody. So I lost my brother, my best friend. We lost 26 sets of brothers. That means a mother lost 2 boys. We lost a pair of sisters. And so, as Jimmy mentioned, I'm here because I was taking my son Kyle to his first day of kindergarten. I was standing outside of the Horace Mann School on 90th Street, and that's why I'm still here. And I set up a call that night. So on September 11th at night, I set up a call, and on that call, we had everyone from Cantor Fitzgerald, wherever they were, just to call in. And I didn't even know who was on the phone. And I gave them all a choice. I said, look, we can shut the firm and go to our friends' funerals. You have to remember, that would be 20 funerals a day, every day for 35 straight days. It's not humanly possible to live and attend those funerals. Or we'd have to work harder than we'd ever worked before in order to save the company. But what I said was there's only one reason to save the company, and that would be to help our friends' families. And as I told you the story from before, these were not just our coworkers. These were the most important people to us in our lives. So we had to help our friends' families. And the voices over that phone were for all different reasons, but they were all unanimous. And so we went back to work for the purpose of taking care of our friends' families. So we opened the bond market, oddly, opened on September 13th, 2011, 2 days later, because our competitors were anxious to get a jump on us. And that's for another story. And then the stock exchange opened on September 17th. On that day, as it turns out, we announced we were open for business. We said 1 trade a day, and one call from one of our biggest accounts in Boston. A woman on the phone said, we said 1 trade, and they said, no, you don't understand, our board met, and we're going to do all of our business with you. And we said, no, seriously, you can't do all your business with us. We can't handle it. We don't have a phone line to the floor. We have nothing. No, you can't do that. And they said, do the best you can. We've sent a runner over with everything we want to do. Good luck. And on the first day that we opened, we had a record day for the firm up until that point in the history of the firm. My sister and I lost our parents when we were young. And she, myself, and my brother were as tight as 3 could be. And together, we just like to be near each other, not always exactly on top of each other, but near each other. We lived maybe 10 blocks away from each other. We were always together. And the loss of my brother on 9/11 is an impossible thing to consider when you've lost both your parents when you were younger. I was with Edie, and we were both headed in a really bad place because we had been there before. My dad was killed on September 12th, 1979. My mom had died the year before. So, and I spoke to Edie about running the relief fund, and she'll tell you lots of stories about it. But the most important thing about that moment is that ultimately she agreed. And in her grief, she saw that that she knew that I needed her to do it, and that she was part of me, and I needed her to be there. And what she has done for the families and what she has done for me is truly remarkable. And it's because of the incredible work my sister has done that the families of Cantor Fitzgerald are so tightly together. And I am honored, as I always am, to introduce my sister, who has written really an incredible book, because she was in hundreds of topics, hundreds of issues about the families that she just had a pure heart in fighting for the things that were right for them. And you know, it's an inside look at ridiculous politics, insane topics, but it is an extraordinary book of what happened to us, and that's why I'm honored to introduce my sister, Edie.